The Wasatch Mountain Range is a key feature of northern Utah, stretching 160 miles from the Utah-Idaho border south into the central part of the state. 85% of the population of Utah lives within 15 miles of the range, with early settlers using them for granite and timber, and modern residents enjoying them for their recreational possibilities. Over the last few years, a group of stakeholders have gotten together to formulate a plan about how best to manage the canyons and mountain peaks that have become the go-to destination for hundreds of thousands of locals. The group has become known as the Mountain Accord, and this week they voted on their plans.
Mountain Accord is a collaboration of many groups, elected officials, ski resorts, federal agencies. This was kind of the culmination of many years of effort to try and address some of the high-profile issues that are going to come because of pressure on the canyons from population growth and demand for recreation.
This is just a plan that one organization is proposing. This isn't the federal government proposing this or anything like that.
From the inception of the Mountain Accord, controversy has swirled as user groups, developers, transportation experts, and the public clashed over different proposals such as rail lines up the canyons and tunnels running between resorts. Most of those plans met a quick end during the discussions, but one that looked to be going forward took many OHV recreationists and local residents completely by surprise. Proposals that would likely remove miles of public trails from the top of American Fork Canyon.
I even got caught off guard on this. Part of the issue is that Snowbird Ski Resort owns property down in American Fork Canyon. They also own property further up on the mountain. They wanted to swap some of the land to be able to use more property down within American Fork Canyon. The problem with this is this could cause effect of recreationalists using American Fork Canyon, like the ATVers, the snowmobilers, hunters, fishermen, full-size off-roaders.
Residents like Steve Naw, who live at the base of the canyon, felt similarly taken aback.
That really caught me off guard. I was scared by what was being proposed and the lack of information and the fact that this was the first that I had ever heard of it.
Confusion about lost access, timelines, and how official the plans would actually be led many in the community to balk at the news, including Utah County leaders. At this week's vote, the issue was addressed and a consensus reached.
The beautiful thing is that Utah County decided that, hey, this accord was not for them, and they pulled out. Consequently, the Mountain Accord pulled all issues in American Fork Canyon off the table.
Allowing Utah County to process what is proposed and allowing Utah County to reach out to their citizens and reaching out to the user groups of that area, I think is critical to the overall outcome.
Once the Utah County plan was shelved and public comments heard, the council voted to affirm the current Mountain Accord and move forward with detailing what recreation along the Wasatch Front will look like in the decades to come. The work is far from finished.
I believe we've set a great blueprint for the future, but boy, the details are still to be worked out.
For the off-highway community, hikers, mountain bikers, and recreationists of all types, input and ideas are still welcomed, and the public can shape future plans. But there is strength in numbers.
You got to be part of something. Sitting in your recliner and armchair quarterbacking is not the answer to the situation. You got to be involved. You need to be a member of a club. Utah's trails are America's trails, and we have to keep them open.
The Wasatch Mountains will always be the defining characteristic of what it means to live and recreate in Utah. So long as we respect that resource and everyone's right to enjoy it, we may be able to keep them open and pristine for centuries to come. From the trailhead, I'm Don Dunbar.
Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Steven?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.